you all don't know. You all don't know what I go through for this. You know, let me say this. I am convinced you gotta be strong to marry to a woman. And I'm married to a strong woman in the Bahamas. And
Yep.
then what is so wrong, you how they say in the movie, you're dumb if you marry to a weak woman.
So which is it?
So
Catch 2020?
catch 2020. But what is good when you catch a good woman? You see?
And she's also strong.
No sir. No sir.
So what is a good woman,
A good woman who loves her husband, who loves her boyfriend.
but not strong? So she's like middle of the road,
Yeah, she know when to
balanced.
give. Yeah, she know when to take and when to give, and she
So,
knows the whole thing. See,
so how many men balance, if I may ask?
well, men are balanced, but men are being driven crazy.
By,
Women,
for heaven's sake.
this is the new tide season, and this Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This is happy, everybody happy, and all the women happy. They run around like crazy. Look, I just come from by the mall and come up Prince Charles. You hardly could come on the road.
And I guess all the drivers are female drivers.
Majority, the fellas in the bar.
And Tony is ending the year consistently, ladies and gentlemen. He began the year blaming the women, and he's coming to the end of the year and he's still blaming the women for everything.
Now, what you trying to do today? You trying to cause trouble on this? Listen, I thought I'd come here to be nice, but our discussion being open discussion. But I had two things that people jump on me this week. They asked me to
Yeah.
discuss, so I can take it on. But I don't have no problem with women being
Strong.
strong or aggressive or whatever, but everything has its place, time and place. And what
So
happens?
so you think in the strong woman don't know that there is a time and place? I'm sure that every strong woman
No,
is aware of that.
I think some women sometimes they overplay their hand.
Really?
Yes, sometimes I think they get so aggressive and so strong and so sprung and love it their way. And
Can
tell,
I
go ahead, beat me up.
can I as a strong woman say
You old school.
that
You ain't strong. Go on.
I am strong?
Go ahead.
Trust me, I am strong.
Yeah, stubborn.
Well, that is the term that most Bahamian men prefer to use when dealing with a strong woman. Stubborn.
And you're stubborn?
We may be self-directed, but we have a pair of ears, and we do listen. But if something isn't making sense, we try to bring it across as smoothly as possible, you see, because y'all men, even though y'all have a pair of ears as well, y'all don't listen too well either. But y'all expect the women to listen.
But Bahamian woman.
Anthony says good evening.
Hey, darling. Bahamian woman want to be loved and take care of. But really, they don't want to take care of us,
Why you say that?
Let me tell you why I think I say that. It's too many times that they believe that we, men, should give. And it don't matter how much we give. They will take. And they never consider that men have their opinion value. Because everything at the beginning is good.
Okay.
Until really you get into it. All it is another one at the end of the day, whack 'em. That's it. That's all it means. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you, and I know you want to know whack 'em, right?
No,
Okay.
no.
And-
But you could say it for the benefit of our
Yeah,
audience.
welcome. After that, mix up and cook up, you know, with the little piece of front, and then they then fix it up. After 2, 3, 4 months, that would be the thing trying to impress you. Listen, that don't work no more. Cause see, people could say, "I love you," that word. I could say, "I love you," and you could get all emotional over that word, right? But that word don't mean a hill of beans no more, because everybody uses it loosely. Everybody say, "Oh, I love you," and let's go back to husband and wife. I'm gonna keep this real. But you laughing? Husband and wife
I
in the
have
morning.
to laugh.
Yeah, husband and wife in the morning. They kiss their wife. Oh, but honestly and truly, what that is? What is that?
An expression.
An expression. Let me tell you what it is. It is routine. It's something they do. Most husband and wife don't even probably sleep in the same bed.
So Tony,
And
make up
wait,
your
wait,
mind.
wait.
Make up
Hold
your
on.
mind.
Hold on. And if they sleep in the same bed, they sleep far apart. And most of them
You know,
don't have no fun no more.
I think
Go on.
I think we miss out a lot of steps
Go ahead,
in
steps.
relationships,
Go ahead,
right? And it all starts from what you said earlier in this discussion. And it's unspoken. So therefore, you are building a relationship on assumptions. Where does assumption take us?
You can listen. People, let me say this to you. Let me go back to you. Let me go back. So I think I need to
Yes,
get you grooving.
please.
Let me put you back in perspective then. Me and you, at the age of 19, 20, right? We mess around. You get pregnant. Your mother decided because she's the pastor or assistant pastor in the church.
Or they may just simply be Bahamian, and
yeah.
that's the way Bahamians operate.
so now,
you get pregnant, you get married.
Your mom say to you or your pa say you gotta get married. So you go get married. You know, and I know, this was a crank up night. You know, one of them
Right.
nights you just getting jacked.
Right. So there
Right.
is no relationship.
Right. But you go because you get pregnant. You go and marry this guy. There was never no relationship. There was he were getting some and you were right, and he liked the way he looked because he only wanted some, so he did that. So now here's the problem. A whole mess starting. You now trying to force to stay with this person that you don't really know.
Okay.
Now when you live, see the key is to live with me to know me.
True.
So the minute you live with this person, you find out that this is the devil in hell.
Okay.
So now, there's no love born here.
Right.
But even let's say you ain't find the devil, let's say you find somebody who cool and you trying to make it.
Who what?
Who
Cool.
cool and you trying to make it. And you realize this ain't working.
Okay.
And so what you have now, people are trying to love one another. Who even in love with one another? I like you. I don't want to hate your feelings. I don't want to leave the baby here. I think I'll just stay around because of the baby.
That's a special situation. You know that, right?
No, that's not a
'Cause
special.
how
that
many
happen-
Bahamian
Hold on,
men?
that happens all the time.
How many Bahamian men that stay around in any relationship
But-
because of any
Well,
baby?
The question is, how many Bahamian men married and have baby on the outside? Let's talk that. That's it. Go ahead. Let me break it down for you.
Well, plenty of them do.
Okay.
But you
so-
see,
so-
what I
so
wanted
hold on.
to take
So-
you down.
Yeah, I know you won't take me, but I don't.
Go ahead. Then.
But see now, so why you think the woman on the outside stay with the married man? Who have the baby with her? Why she hide it?
Why what?
Why she hides it? Why she hides it?
Again, that's a cultural norm.
It's a culture norm, right?
It's a cultural norm.
You said it. So what I'm saying to you is people are staying with people, but they really don't love. They're not in love.
Because
Because what?
The question is,
What's the question?
why are they there? If it ain't love, why are they there?
Because of the financial gain that I can
Finances.
Because I can help you.
Finances.
Or you
So it's
trying.
dependency on the means that is required for me and my baby to have something on the table every day, to have roof over our head every day. But let's put that aside and let's go in the situation. You know them other people, them and us, remember the them and us situation, where they are educated, they dated, they both are college graduates, they both in good jobs, but they're facing the same situation.
And the reason they face the same situation is because they are doing the opposite. They got the money. They don't really want the man. They only want the baby.
Really?
They only want the baby. And they only want to, same thing I said with women, they only want to control a situation.
What kind of situation it is that
That
they're
I
trying to control?
that I have this man,
Uh-huh.
and he gonna cater to my every need.
Okay.
That means if I provide the money, see, woman controlling, same thing I talk about. If I provide the money, then he should be able to handle the rest. At least he should pick me up, clean my car. He should see.
So it is an exchange.
It is not-
Whatever
no,
way you
no,
look
no,
at
no,
it, it
no.
is an exchange.
But those type of women dictates to you, oh, okay, I don't want you poke me tonight. I only want you touch me and rub my belly. But tomorrow night, you could go further. See, and once men in that situation, just like a woman be in the situation, it's about it's no love. You think it's love, but it's not love, because woman so controlling, so wants to be in charge. See, you take your house, and women want to put the plant everywhere. They want to put the picture frame everywhere. They want to tell you now.
But you
Oh,
all,
wait.
you all don't concern
No.
yourselves with the house. That's
Fine.
again
But
another
watch-
cultural
but-
norm.
But watch this. No, we rather do that for peace. We want to keep our
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But-
So in essence, what I'm saying is that you're here saying that the women want to control. But who are the homemakers? Who have always been the homemakers?
Bahamian woman.
Do men
Hold
make
on.
homes?
Bahamian woman, for a man, Bahamian man or man, any man around here, they has to keep their mouth in plenty cases. And it's cheaper to keep peace in the house for that mouth to start, because most of the man can't take that. And so what has happened is this, that many times men have, especially when they're in a relationship, it's a lot of things be going on that they don't approve of. But if you touch it, it's going to cause a great disturbance. I'll give you examples. See, something just remind me. Let me give you an example of something. Your family, right? A woman. Your family come to the house all the time. If I's the man, when mine come, you can go, hello, but you go in the room. Or when yours come, I ain't go in the room. I can talk to them.
Okay. So is that a personality difference?
No, it's not.
What is it?
What it is, your family could come to the house, and your family could have a party, and your family could eat, cook, everything. Everything's okay. Even if I pay, I buy all the stuff. Even if I pay, it's fine. But the minute the man family comes around, oh brother, I know about that day. Yeah, I sleepy. It always is. See, you gotta be fair. In this Bahamian woman thing going on. You gotta be fair, because a lot of men mightn't say nothing.
But then
A
that
man
on
ch-
the man. If
No,
he,
no.
if that's a man problem,
A man
if you
child.
listen to
It
me.
ain't a man problem, because let me get you, if I marry you and my child comes around, and you sit there and my child's coming around, it's okay for my child to come around, but it ain't okay for my child to sleep around, because this is your house now. It's okay for your child to sleep there, because, oh, hey, woman, let your child go with her ma. You got that? Yeah. And what is this? Where we going with this type of foolishness? And all
It is foolishness.
it's a lot
I
of Bahamian
agree.
men in this situation. So what they do, what Bahamian men do, Bahamian men cater more to the wife's family to keep the peace.
Well, guess what?
And so, and it happens all the time. Men see
It happens often, I
right,
will say.
and men see it, but men don't say nothing, because if you touch that, see, there's so many things you
You
could,
know-
as a woman, Bahamian woman, you could go. Watch now, you could go to your mother every weekend, every day.
And as a man, you should be able to do the same thing.
No, but as a man, watch now. You go, the calling is, oh, you sweethearting, oh, you going sweethearting, oh, you see.
But guess what? That's
no.
because you all play into the
No,
arms and hands and control. Listen, the woman is like the human, and you all are like the gadget of the remote control. Whatever she press, you all do. But guess what? That is your choice, because you have some men. Ain't no woman could play that kind of game with him.
listen to me. With those type of men, when you find them like that,
Yeah.
it's either don't really care about the relationship.
He listen, but guess what? You know what? It ain't like he don't care about the relationship. What he does is he cares about fairness. He cares about his manhood. He cares about his family aside from the woman. So either you step up to the plate, or me and you can't gel, because
See-
guess what? It is foolishness.
See,
It is
love.
foolishness. It means that you love the woman more than you love yourself.
Let me say this to you.
It says that
Love-
you love the woman more than you love yourself.
Love in the world today,
It ain't love. You
Hold
all
on.
don't know what love is.
yeah, in the world today, love is a one-way street.
No, love is always a two-way street.
See-
It's what you as an individual allow in your relationship.
See, a woman or a man who now looking for love, their focus is money. Everybody focus on money.
And the man
The more
focus
money.
on okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Money.
in that case now, so in that case,
and it's focused on money. Yeah.
so,
And
in that case, the man is focused on the money, focused on the home. Even though you have a problem with it, he is focused on maintaining it, because that's important to him,
Yeah.
more so than his manhood,
Right.
more so than his family from whom he came.
so
So it is a man problem. It
And-
is his choice.
and in relationships, in marriages in the Bahamas, men chase money because hold on, wait.
Yeah,
Men
yeah.
chase money because they believe that money will solve marital problems.
But what the Bible say about money?
The root of all evil.
Oh,
Okay, but and then the woman will tell you, go get that money because that's the only way our bills get paid. But the woman also, watch now, why I say they control it, she'll also say, I need love. I just don't need money. See, watch woman. Women are crafty. This way, God not.
you
Women are
calling
very-
it crafty,
Nah.
but I call it all inclusive.
No.
They want the total
No.
package.
Well,
They
Okay.
want you and they
so,
want
hold
your
on.
money. You
So
see
the
the show,
minute
You and Your Money?
Hold on. So the minute I start going to work and get focused on work, coming to you now, Anthony, speaking at you now. The minute
She said, what is love? Sometimes we use the word love so loosely.
I'm gonna get back at that love, but so the money in a marriage or a relationship, the man go and get the money. So now when he get this money, for a period of time, he realizes his relationship is going perfect.
Because the money there
And so when
and you there.
yeah, and so when this money settled down, let's say it settled down,
Uh-huh.
not fall off, but
No,
settle.
yeah.
The woman want more.
Always,
Come on, come on, come on.
Always the woman.
Yes, the woman. Come on.
Always
See,
the woman.
because she now gonna shift. She don't want money no more. She want time. Because she's saying you working too hard. You doing too much.
So what that tells you,
wait,
men lack balance.
No, what it tells me that the woman shift the game.
No, it tells me
The woman-
men lack
So
balance.
okay, man lack balance. Let's go with man lack balance. I can stick with your words. Let's go now. So when man, let's use our words. Man lack balance.
Right.
And so when he loses balance, the woman role is responsible to find balance, help him find balance.
That's it. That's why,
But-
and the only way she could do is by telling you, oh, you're working too hard. The money is good, but money ain't everything. So it's creating
And
that
so
balance.
now, and so when you find a man who done set in that mode, you now telling me, oh no, stop, come back,
Slow down.
slow down, right?
Not
Okay.
Stop. Just
So
slow
now,
down.
you are not even giving me a chance to slow down because you frustrated. Because you sent me out there to get money.
That's interesting.
It is. It's real. It's real talk. See, and so.
I
Okay, wait.
still...
Let me show my trend. Let me show my trend. And so, and you find this happen in a lot of marriages, and a lot of relationships. Now watch. So the relationship is based on love. It's supposed to be based on love. It's now based on things. Because everybody is valuing time. One is valuing time, one is valuing money. So what has to happen is that if you say balance, find balance. If they doesn't stop, they're on a path of destruction. And love, watch now. See, money has taken over love. Money has become love. And when money becomes love, see, you could buy that.
But you could buy it.
Because you could spend anyway. So what happens, listen where I go with this. Pick me up. So if you starts complaining about me out there making
The
the
money.
money, I don't want to come back home. Because yap, 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 yap. And you always complaining, so I just throw it.
What you throw, the money?
Yeah, at you.
And stay away?
Because I realize now that's your God. That's what you love. You ain't love me. You love the money. Break me, follow me.
But you say the woman
Hold on.
complain about you not giving time as well.
So you cannot give. You are so old. Hold on.
Balance.
You so
Balance.
wait. You so trying to get this money that she crave, because all your thinking was you can make her happy.
Well, Anthony says that whatever you did at the beginning of the relationship, you need to continue to do in maintaining that
Let me
relationship.
answer her. All relationships at the beginning is sweet. The devil in the detail. All marriage is sweet. When you first meet somebody in a relationship and you had sex with them, sex is so good, you forget yourself. Most people forget themselves. They don't even remember themselves. They so at the beginning trying to impress this man or this woman. See, I can't afford $10, but I have 20. So I trying to work hard to support this woman to make her feel like, oh, I can handle her. This woman broke my leg. So what happens now? You have this relationship where one party loves sex, the next party
Could do without.
to do it out.
That
you
is so in many
Right.
relationships.
So now you got this fight going on because these people even incompatible.
Okay.
And these people got
So the money, the time, the sex.
And so what you find in this relationship, the sex so hard at the beginning, like I say, you forget yourself.
Okay.
So you now living this prostitute, trying to
You
please this
forget
man.
yourself until you get hungry and you realize you gotta work.
Exactly. And,
And
need
you
some
gotta
other things.
pay rent.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So what has happened to most, I'll say most women, they so emotionally into this, right? They get into this. They become this prostitute because they know they only can handle sex once a week. So now they doing 5, 6 a week because they know this man. They trying to get this man. I'm the one. You can't blame them. But you cannot show your hand, but you ain't.
Why not?
Because now, what do you do when you putting on this big show
It seemed to work.
and
though.
you can't be on? You
It seemed to work because
no, it don't work.
it
It worked for a period of
works.
time.
It works because
After 2 children and 10 years of marriage or 16 years of marriage, that's when it break up. It worked for a period of time.
It break up, but it still continues because guess what? The man remains the slave. The woman holds on to the sex, and he's frustrated, but she is contented because now in the mind of the man, I have my family. As a man, I am supposed to do this. I'm supposed to take care of my children. So now what you do is you try to hold on to your marriage and then try to hold on to something on the outside there, because outside there you can get the sex.
Yeah.
But on the inside. So at the end of the day, my question is, who is at the disadvantage?
Let me tell you as a disadvantage. The man, because now you send him to get this money, he got this money. He become Lord and Master. He become
Of the supply room.
let me tell you what he come. He become
Lord and master of the supply
watch this
room.
now. He become watch what happened. He become as a man with the money. The man who knows everything. The man who dictates so what's going on with the woman. He's dictating and he's controlling
Right.
because his money is power.
But he is also the man who is sexually deprived.
Yes, but no.
Oh, he
Man
isn't.
with money always have sex.
Oh, but just not at home.
Yeah, you can buy it.
So
See,
where the love goes into that.
Yes.
Now let's get into it, because Anthony's asked for you to define love.
Okay.
So where does the love factor into all of
what
this?
love? What love?
What love? Yes.
What love you talking about? Ain't much
Love?
people in Bahamas in love.
What is love?
Let me tell you what is love. Love is a man do for me, and do for me, and do for me. In the Bahamas, it's all individual. See, love
So
supposed.
love is give.
Yeah, yeah. And once you give, you love me. If you give me your pants, you give me your clothes, you give me money. Once you give, my face. For women, they show your teeth.
Right. And for man, once you give me sex.
Facts.
So
So love, and people always ask the question what love is. Some people say love is everything. But that's true. Love is a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything. And some people say love is blind.
no, love blindness is a state.
Yeah.
It's not a
So-
a
And then some people say everybody has their version. But I tell you what I think is love. And I described love before. Love is a friendship on fire.
okay.
Friendship on fire when you have a friend that always consider you first. And that means no matter what you do or don't do, they know how to forgive.
Or they're there for
Or
you.
that's what I'm saying. They forgive. They know that you are first in their book. You see, sex conquered all for some people with love, and money conquered all. You will see something. Give a woman, not all, but give majority of women some money and tell them go shopping. They light up like Christmas tree. You wouldn't believe how happy they will get in a minute. Their face will. You will. They become pretty. You wouldn't like to know how beautiful they get. All the hair start raising. You wonder, but I see this people. But, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Let me tell you. Once a woman understands her role, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a man giving her the money. Once she understands her role, I can shop, but I'm going back to take care of this man. I'm a shop, but the man is in charge of my house. I can shop, and I know how much to spend.
Anthony said, when you don't put your woman first, you will always lose her. Definitely.
No, that's wrong.
What do you mean that's wrong?
That's wrong.
The woman put you
That's
first,
wrong.
but you don't put her first.
You could put woman second.
Second to what?
Everything.
When you're talking foolishness, how you gonna put a woman second to everything?
Some woman
If
don't-
it's everything, that means she's last. She
Yeah,
ain't second.
but
She
s-
last.
But some women so gullible and fool. You could put them last and they'll stay right there with their dribble dropping in their mouth.
But
I'm telling you.
that is some.
But,
So what
but-
happens to men who are put
But-
last?
but hold
Do
on.
they not do the same thing?
Yeah, that's why I say the woman. When you woman, listen. Let me put something. I want you here. I want you to answer it. Most old school Catholic woman, fool.
Old school and Catholic.
Yeah,
Well,
they don't believe in divorce.
unfortunately,
They'll tell you, well, child, I only here because, we don't believe in divorce. I like Jesus, Lord. So the brick gonna fall on top
a
of your
lot
head.
of people, even non-Catholics,
So-
don't believe in divorce.
So now you understand why I say some people are fool. Some people
I
are last.
wouldn't call that
Listen.
foolish.
Listen,
It is their belief.
I know a situation where a woman have a husband who lives someplace else, and he come home when he ready, and she's still there, and she still love him, and he still could jump in the bed and put up.
Well, think about it.
She fool.
No, she's not fool.
Okay, tell me what.
That is a woman who have counted the cost and realized, like somebody always say to me, the same thing with her husband doing. If she leave him and go out there and find another man, she gonna encounter the very same thing. So she might as well stick with what she knows.
Yeah, I say that all the time, but that's a different scenario. I'm talking
Oh,
about.
it's you who say that.
Yeah, no, it's a different scenario. Listen, this is a different scenario. If you have a husband and he is taking care of your home and he pays all the bills and you don't work, and it's cheaper you stay.
Well, isn't that the situation
No.
with this woman?
No. She go to work, she come back home, she pays the bills, he goes, he pay the mortgage.
Oh, so he pays the mortgage.
He
So
pay the mortgage.
basically,
Oh, no.
he has the roof over her head.
No, but see, the point I'm making is that you married this woman, you take this woman to her father's house. Why would you go live with this man if you say he loves you and you take your house? Why would you live with him if he have another house around the corner and he believe that he owns you, pay the mortgage and everything else don't matter, but you can cook food every evening and
That's
put on the
a
table?
common thing in the Bahamas.
It is a common. That's why.
That is more common
But-
than happy marriages.
Yeah, but that's why I tell you, majority of marriages not working. People are here are just fronting, and
So-
majority of the relationship is not working. And let me answer Anthony's question because she asked. The problem we have here in the Bahamas is that we follow a certain rule and a standard that we met. So we just continue it. And so if a man believes that he could control you by his money,
That's what he'll do.
he will do that.
Mhm.
And then he will tell you, oh, well, I'm not paying this bill, I'm paying this one. And I'm like, see, he could do that because he has you under his web
Control, under his control.
until you become independent. Women need to become independent with their own money. So when this do happen, you can say, hold on, buddy, I got my own money. The problem we have in the Bahamas is too much women depend on man.
Okay, but let's go back to the situation with the lady whose husband goes, she works, but he pays the mortgage, and he goes for days, and then he comes back, and she welcomes him. And you call that foolish. But
Listen,
tell me, what alternative does she have? To
The
be
al-
alone?
the alternative is this. It is many alternatives.
Number one, she in love with the man.
Yeah, okay. If you're in love with your husband and
And he
do-
doing foolishness.
and he's doing this to you,
Uh-huh.
he's doing this to
Uh-huh.
you. There's some level of standard you have to set. You can't
Yeah.
you can't
and
be
the standard is
you can't
go
be a
do what
doormat.
you gotta do, and
you can't be a doormat.
hold on now. Hold on now. I am a woman, and I'm saying this, and I know it won't meet the approval of a lot of women. But you have women out there
I know it.
who are not as sexually inclined as their husbands.
I know it. Yes.
And so, if their husband is going out there, some women welcome the help, okay? And that doesn't make her a doormat, because the man is respectful in all his ways. He doesn't bring his dirt home. No woman calls her and cusses her out. Her children may be aware that this is what daddy's doing, but some of the children doing it themselves, or even their partners are doing likewise, because this is a common thing in the Bahamas
so it's a culture.
and around the world.
So it's a culture that we now accept.
That is why I believe that the culture needs to go back to what it was before Christianity came and changed it.
Christianity changed it. So let's take that on. I can go with that. I can go with you. So what you saying to me? If a man could afford two women, 100% take care of both of them.
He
then-
doesn't even have to 100% take care of both of them, because like you saying, the wife works. He pays the mortgage. She is home. When he comes home, she welcomes him. That concept of a doormat is a bad concept, because it may be an understanding between, now she may complain to her friends
what-
or whatever,
so-
but
so-
in some instances, people are quite happy with that arrangement.
I'm not knocking the see, I'm not knocking the buy, the this, the that, the
Okay.
I'm not doing that. What I'm saying for the normal people who wants to be
One-on-one,
one-on-one,
monogamous,
monogamous.
but they ain't working out.
Yeah.
They ain't working out. The
Monogamous
ain't working out.
relationship seems like going to be what the voice, the norm? Not the norm, the
It is the most,
yeah,
it is the least
is at least
happy and least consistent relationship that you
Because-
find in the Bahamas. So when you find people who stay in a marriage when they're not fulfilled, but they're not having extra marital relationships, these people, somebody has to resign to themselves to say, well, you know what? My wife ain't have what God says is wrong, so I have to stay to myself.
Yeah, but
they
I-
are so few.
you're very few. But I found out through my little research, I found out most Bahamian women don't have orgasms.
Okay.
I know. Yeah, and you know,
But you know-
tell me why you think this that. Think why
Well,
that happened.
I could tell you two reasons why. The first one is the absence of emotional connection with their partner.
Amen.
First
I
one.
clap my hand for that.
The second one is the man goes and satisfy himself and don't give a hoot as to whether she is.
But why should he give a
She
hoot?
gets pleasure.
When I come in, you better catch it. That's your business.
So where's the love?
What you mean? That's
Where
love.
is the
Hold on,
concern
that's
for
love.
your partner?
Hold on. I looking out for me.
Exactly.
Because
It's
you
a
don't look out for.
selfishness.
If you don't look out for me, I looking out for me. I trying to get me before you
So
know.
now you need more explanations as to why the woman
Exactly.
doesn't get an orgasm.
But you see, hold on now. But see,
Second, the
wait, wait,
third one, the man short and incapable.
No, hold on. Most might be true. I'm not getting that, but most time, it's because they're not really connected.
Well, that's the number one reason.
It ain't all of that's they ain't
The
connected.
number
And
one
that,
reason.
listen, most people are married because convenient, and that's what probably the world, not the Bahamas, probably the world is having this issue. But people hate to admit it. They will tell you a story. You ask them, well, how you do? I all right. Child, I well.
But guess what? But guess what?
Lie.
But guess what? But
Lying.
guess what?
Why you lying?
Women who never had orgasms don't think that
It's
they're not
possible.
aware
Yeah,
that
is
it is
possible.
something that they should have because they've never had it. If you don't have nothing, you don't miss it.
But the worst type of sex to have, I believe, is the waka waka. You know, you waka 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 waka.
What is
That's-
that?
What you mean? What
What
is
is
it?
waka waka
Waka waka is that you having sex and all you doing is just wasting your time and energy. And you going on with this waka waka waka. There's no love and no compassion to that. When you can embrace this woman and hold this woman and make this or this man and make him feel he's a part of what you're doing. Everybody individually having their own, trying to run their own
Well,
race.
basically, one of the things that a lot of people, and I hear you say it a lot of time on the show, is women in particular that are not connected to their partner. They do it because that's what's expected of them in the relationship. And then what they do is say, hurry up, do what you have to do. Oh my God, that is so
But
repulsive.
most men go out their house or their wife house because the wife don't be sensitive to a man's need.
Vice versa.
No. This man, hold on,
Vice
this scheming
versa.
thing, and this man going to thing. If you sit down and have a chat with men will say, this their words. Listen to the words I use, and don't take this lightly, woman out there. Or my woman boring. And when men all over the Bahamas will tell you that. See, when you first met this man, you jumping on top of the man. You and this man making love in the beach, in the water, in the car, in the this. But for some reason, when you marry this man, or when everything seems stopped. You blame the children. You're too busy, and you got too much time, and you're here to listen. Men wants to have their sex. We only having this show today. Sometimes these relationship shows is to help people get back on right track, because somehow being right track, and I may happen beat on woman because I believe woman is the one to fix it. This is my belief. I believe that men play the role that you all want to play. I believe that men give their money and run to sweetheart. Because men believe that once you all get your money, you all ain't want me. You all just want your money. You all want the money.
That is sad.
But that's the truth.
That is so sad.
But that's the truth. See, if I had asked everybody who watched the show or who on the show today, right? I asked them a question. When the last time you hugged your husband and caressed him and say, honey, I love you, before you had sex? Not, honey.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait.
No, I wouldn't say before you had sex. You know what I'd say? Without seeking to have sex.
Okay. Well, see, And see, woman will tell you that's not true. I always do it. Lies. Let me tell you how I know you lie. You're lying. And stop lying. See, because men do better when they start by touching, holding, and feel. Men performs better when they build up to the moment. But you women have so much things to do. Y'all want to get this over quickly, so you go sleep, go to the store, go so y'all.
So in essence,
Y'all all want to rush to go somewhere.
What happens is, again, as a result of conditioning, programming, women are putting everything before her relationship with her partner. So what is it that men do? Why women are doing that?
Men, okay, because women set a pace, and women set like a
Oh,
standard.
y'all let the woman set the
Yeah,
pace.
and so women realize that once I get his money sex, he alright. Or once I make this
Yeah,
man
but then
happy.
she ain't giving him the sex. She
No, she-
cleaning the house, taking care of the children, doing her own studies, talking to her friends, watching TV, putting
But-
rollers in her hair.
But she believe in her head. Women honestly believe that this is what they doing. But they don't realize their man or their boyfriend is sweethearting or
Someone else,
somebody
yeah.
else, having fun with somebody else.
Because they're not having it with you.
You see, let me set something to the Bahamian woman. Let me say something. I hope plenty of them listen to this. Men want love and men want compassion, and men don't get it, and that's why men go to sweetheart. But let me tell you what happened to sweetheart. Sweetheart gonna give him that time, and sweetheart's gonna take their time and make him feel like he's the king. And the reason they do that is because they know he's not getting it at home. So you could wear the best dress, you could have all this money, you could walk like you clean and you this and you that and you all that, but you ain't nothing because the sweetheart out there enjoying him better than you. All you is a card carrying human being. I got a marriage license. That's all you got, card carrying. Why married? And you're so fool when you stand outside your husband and you talking about, oh my husband, my husband, my husband. People laughing at you. And you women gotta wake up. See, this 2023 coming.
22, 23 gone.
2020.
Yeah,
This coming the end of the
20.
year. This is the time to get it
22
right.
gone, 23 is here.
All that focus you do on your nails and your hair and running all about. You need to go grab your man and watch TV with him and throw popcorn in his mouth and take it out his mouth and feel his chest, feel his ball, make him feel like he's the king home because the sweetheart is doing it. See, we gotta talk. See, oh Jesus, we got to talk to y'all married people and these people like you know, because y'all ain't here. The elevator don't go up to some of y'all because you come to me. Why y'all man? Now I ain't calling no names, but I can tell. Why y'all man so bad? What you mean? Why we so bad? Why we should be good? If you wearing your big panties, and then you telling me you watching this and this and that, and then you ain't want. And then watch this now. When I go pull you at the end of the bed, I don't like my leg in the air no more. Just jump on me. Get what you want. Jump on. Who the hell you talking to? The man can't be your husband. And on top of this, watch this. When you give it to the person, you only giving it to shut them out up. So there's no motion in it. There's no feeling in it. There's nothing. All it is waka waka. Like I say, waka waka. That's all you because okay.
So the emotional connection needs to be reestablished.
Negative and positive has to meet to reunite. They have to reunite. And it's too much time that marriage is going to hell, man. And then you're getting mad with the man. I don't blame the man. Go to juice. Go get your juice. Go juice. Because, see, emotional, mental health. If you stay there worrying about why my woman don't love me, why my woman don't give me sex on that, why she don't even give me sex on Friday, why if you stay there in the bed or you stay there in the front room, mad all the time, because your wife, you listen to me, you should be able to walk in your bedroom, not ask her, touch her, and you can start a whole revelation in there. That's how marriage should be. If you gotta ask, you're in trouble. If you gotta stay in the front room, drink your lick, or go to the bar to drink your lick, cause you gotta come and ask, and the woman tell you she tired, she busy, you're in trouble. Yeah. And so I'm gonna close on this. If a man don't show you, or a woman don't show you love, put time in, don't value you, don't respect you, are not making you happy, go live, get happiness, because you only want you could be, you sitting there stressed out. Love should be two happy people meeting together in the middle. There's too many people unhappy in these relationships. I went out and fooled around on you. You find out. I come home. I come home. I ask you for forgiveness. I say let's move on. Why is you still having this issue back and forth? It don't make any sense. All you all doing is stressing on one another for no reason. Either make up your mind that either you going left or going right, or we can stop all this nonsense and become one again and move on. All the fighting ain't get you nowhere. All you doing is hating one another. Down the road you go, oh, he say this and she say this and this one do. Listen, stop it. I'm going to close on this and says, the Lord has made us beautiful Bahamas to live in. He gave us all this green in the back. Look at all this. Beautiful. Let's enjoy it. 2023 now. Let's talk about love, peace, and enjoyment. Let's enjoy one another. Right, Melanie?
Yes, sir.
We can try to bring marriages together and love one another and enjoy one another. And plenty of sex, because forgiveness, and then you go to bed and have sex, you might forget it. If it's sweet, you say, boy, I love this man or I love this woman. So let's love prevail. Let love be the center of your marriage. That's my 5 cents today. Melanie, you got anything before we close?
Nope. I think we probably just need to apologize to our viewers for the failure to deliver on our advertised program.
We advertise something?
Yeah.
Oh, we supposed to do best. We supposed to do sailing.
Best. Yeah.
Well, we should have done it, but folks, somehow Melanie. Oh no, I just messed around. We should have done it, but somehow some technical we work out. We had to work out in last minute, but for some reason, the best would have been, the music would have been so loud, and so we were trying to find a way to fit it in, and we never got around to fit it in.
But we
so
are
we
hopeful
apologize.
still
So
of
what we
being
can do?
able to get that special interview,
Right. But
and probably
but
have
what
a
we're
special
gonna do,
edition.
just for you, we'll make it even better. We'll go to Exuma and we'll do the keys and do the sailing bit down in Exuma, exactly where all the boys go, the boats and how they put the boats and where they put the boat, the tack and the this and the rig and the jig and this and that. We bring that to you.
Exclusive.
We bring that exclusive to you.
Okay.
So have a good one. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
week coming.
Yeah.
Don't get Christmas crazy yet. Take
So
it easy.
moving
I have to
forward,
say something.
yeah.
Hold on, I have to say this. Some serious business, pleasant business. I want to send condolence to Freddie Mullins Jr. on the passing of his mother. Larry, Freddie, I noticed some sad times. And Mommy, we call her Nee, Mrs. Farrington, my neighbor, my best friend. I used to walk over and talk to her almost every day. I am so saddened, but I want you to know only prayers can help you. So keep praying. And I say, man, I know losing a mother is tough, but we'll keep you in our prayer, okay?
Okay, everyone, take care. And moving forward, it's what, 3 weeks to Christmas? So it's Christmas in the Bahamas here on in.
Christmas programs.
Yeah.
We can do Christmas week.
We're gonna get Tony to do a special concert, one of these shows for you.
Yeah.
He will sing straight through.
Oh, it's coming to be the end of the year.
Yeah, he loved to sing, I heard.
Oh, love, love, love,
Take
love,
care,
love.
enjoy yourself, stay safe, healthy, happy, and loving.
Love and enjoy the day. That's all I could say.